counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review that with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Tamayo, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, I did, and I would like to address the court so I can just let you know what I'm doing in Texas. I'm from California.
Okay, I mean, does,
I mean, it ain't gonna make a difference.
all right, then maybe your attorney doesn't want to talk about what you're doing here. All right, counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Proceeding on count 2 waiting.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you cite it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand your charge of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1B, 4 grams to 200 grams? That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Today, we've got a front row seat to a real courtroom mess. It's about a repeat offender who's about to learn why showing respect in court matters. This guy's attitude was over the top, rolling his eyes, acting restless, and just full of smugness. Basic rule in court, if you don't know what you're doing, let your lawyer handle it. But no, this guy decided to act like it was a comedy show, except the judge wasn't laughing. Judges expect respectful behavior, and breaking those rules can actually make your case worse. It's like insulting a chef before they serve your meal. A bold move, but a bad one. What do you think? Was this guy just rude, or is it me being old-fashioned? Let's dive in and see how this all played out. At one point, this guy even said he wanted to be sent back to California, as if the courtroom was a travel agency. It's hard to understand what he was thinking. Maybe he thought prison in California came with luxuries, but that's not how it works. Judge Boyd, who was handling the case, showed a lot of patience, more than most of us would. You could almost
Understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent.
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
I try not to, but yes.
Well, I mean, it's either you did or you did not. If you want a jury trial, we can set you for jury trial.
No, I just give up the rights.
All right.
Right?
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Tamayo, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, but I would like to
Anyone?
say something.
Yes.
I came to visit a cousin in July, and I was here only for a month. It took 5 months for me to see a court date. I lost my brother, I lost my cousin that I came to visit while I was in Kasher, lost my aunt, lost my sister-in-law too. And I was hoping for probation, you know what I mean? Go to Victory Outcry and get a blueprint and help out the community, give you guys a year and have the community speak for itself, you know what I mean?
All right. Well, what I can tell you is this is Texas, not California, and that's not the way things are done here. So my question is,
I also know what's constitutional, not constitutional.
has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
Nah,
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
I just finished doing 10 years.
All right. Has anyone promised you anything other than this plea bargain agreement?
No,
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
anywhere I can't complain.
All right. Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, I am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
I understand it all.
According to the plea, state is proceeding on count 2. Punishment is to be assessed at 3 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine and there are no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea? Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, there being such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Into the offenses charged in count two, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence.
State offers states exhibit number 1 and attachment.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same.
I signed a paper to get extradited. They said 30, 60, 90 days. Am I gonna get extradited back to California?
See her frustration, but she stayed professional. Meanwhile, the guy's lawyer looked like he was trying to hold it together, but you could tell he was thinking his client was digging his own grave. Honestly, this whole scene was like a lesson on what not to do in court. And the way the guy stood there so smug, you almost wondered if he was daring the judge to lose her temper. In the end, he was sentenced to 3 years in prison. Can you believe that? He had just gotten out of prison not long ago, and now he's already heading back. In some states, repeat offenders can face even tougher sentences under the 3 strikes law.
And then this guy just casually tells the judge he wants to be sent back to California. Like, what? Is this a courtroom or a travel agency? Does he think California prisons come with yoga classes and avocado toast? I mean, why even say that out loud? Someone, please explain the logic here because I'm lost. You can see Judge Boyd's patience hanging on by a thread. Honestly, she deserves an award for not snapping at this guy. And his attorney? Oh, that poor man is trying so hard to keep it together, but you can see it in his eyes. He's thinking, this guy just earned himself an express ticket to a very long prison stay. If this isn't a master class in what not to do in court, I don't know what is. And the way this guy is standing there, it's almost like he's daring everyone to lose their cool. The smugness is unreal. At this point, I'm not sure if he thinks he's playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers, or if he's just completely out of touch with reality. Either way, it's a bold strategy, and not in a good way. Let's see how much longer Judge Boyd can hold it together.
So in a way, he's lucky this wasn't his 3rd major offense. Otherwise, he could have been facing life in prison. What really stood out was his attitude. He acted like going to prison was some kind of badge of honor, laughing and joking, completely ignoring how serious the situation was. Judges actually take a defendant's behavior into account when deciding on a sentence, so his smiling and laughing certainly didn't help. You have to wonder if he'll ever realize what he's doing, or if he'll just keep going around in circles. Either way, it's a hard lesson he seems unwilling to learn. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Take care.